As you guys know, Jason David Frank's last film is Legend of the White Dragon, directed by Aaron. And if you watched his The Movie Still Coming podcast, you will hear his father say this real quick. Fair use.
4 years. It's like a two-sided coin with me. On one side, it's been a lot of hard work and just just anxiety. And then on the other side, it's a great film. I'm really proud of the way everyone has persevered, because we've been through so many ups and downs, mostly a lot of downs and
mostly a lot of downs. Listen to this next part, is very important.
It was a tremendous amount of hard work on everybody, especially you and me and Nikolai, who did the special effects, to eventually tie all the loose ends together. This film had so many loose ends that story-wise, just even production, the way that the picture looked, it had a lot of fixing up to do.
Now, why would it have a lot of fixing up to do? Why would you go into shooting with a bad script that had a lot of fixing up to do, a lot of loose ends with production that needed it fixing up?
And then after he unfortunately passed away, we started to edit, put the assembly together.
After he passed away, remember, keyword, after Jason passed away, we started to edit. After Jason passed away, we started to edit. Emphasis on that. Here, I'll rewind it for you.
It had a lot of fixing up to do. And then after he unfortunately passed away, we started to edit, put the assembly together, and then you see what's working and what's not working. And there was a lot of things that weren't working.
A lot of things that were not working. Put your listening ears on.
But we had to keep everything we shot at Jason, because we no longer had him to shoot more footage with him. So we had to let's see, what can we keep everything at Jason, and let's now reconfigure the story, a lot of the dialogue, so it all ties together and has a flow, because the story, because it comes in on the story comes in on a prequel.
All right, that's cap. They 100% cut out footage of Jason, and we're about to prove it. Okay, so Legend of the White Dragon, we got this freaking ad, but as you know, it was supposed to come out in 2023. And you look to the cast, and I want you to look to Louisa Abernathy, right? Louisa Abernathy, who played Maple. If you need a visual, there she goes, Louisa Abernathy, Maple. Now, someone reached out to me because there's rumors that, hey, right here, if you want to use this as an anonymous source, then by all means, for 3 days, when we filmed at that weird witch house in Glendale, and JDF, Jason, Font, and Rachel were all filming these days. Well, according to my sources, this is not in the movie at all. All right, so here is the house that you see, and you can actually match it up with this picture right here, because they're out in front of it. And hey, you can even say, hey, we can't wait to show you this film going into next week to finally sign off on the film's color correction and sound mixing, which is very odd to sign off next week on color correction and sound mixing while JDF is alive. This is still on their page, okay? Now, when we get deeper into it, you can actually see footage. There's footage right there of them going into the house. All right. You see this? Good. Great. There's footage of Maple serving them tea. Now, what also my source sent me is, I guess you could say, a leaked script where we have Maple scene. Now, bear with me. This is written in some iCarly style. All right, Eric and Iris look at Connor, then reluctantly they head inside. When they say they head inside, I can only imagine they're heading inside Maple's house, okay? That's what I imagine. I could be wrong. I don't know. Shout out to Co. Let's see what Co has to say before we go any forward anymore. Shout out to Co, who says, Jason has joined the exclusive club of doing just as much good in death than life. Now ask yourself, God forbid something ever happens to Aaron, will he be remembered? I believe Kevin Porter said it best. I have nothing to say about that man. In the end, Aaron will be remembered for being in Jason's movie more than Jason. That's what I think Aaron's legacy is leading towards, especially if all these allegations and leaks are true. And after today, you'll start to see the pieces of the puzzle come together where Aaron literally inserted himself after Jason's passing and went back on the we need to save all the footage of Jason to, hey, we're going to just cut Jason out of this movie. And we're going to just replace the scenes with Jason with Aaron, and then we're going to try to sell it as me as the main character, which it's not going to go well. But thank you, Co. Appreciate you, Co. Please stick around to the end because I want to bring you up. All right, here we go, right? Now, we only got like 7 pages. Okay, so they enter Miss Maple's house. Maple says, sit, sit, sit. And I imagine that sit, sit, sit that you see is them 3 sitting. Okay, sitting. All right, keep it going. Maple flapping her hands. Eric, Iris, and Connor sit at the living room table while Maple pours them each tea. Wow, this is lining up exactly with this picture. The inside is much nicer than you would expect from the outside, but filled with all kinds of weird objects. And if you go to the page, like you scroll through it, it is filled with like some weird objects. Hold on, I'm just scrolling through a bunch of mirrors. It's the downstairs portion of it that has all the weird objects because it's like an antique house, goth house, whatever you want to call it. There we go. So they're 100% filming here. This is just to lay the foundation. Our heroes came to look a bit ridiculous sitting there just drinking tea, but the crystal is in the house somewhere. They are all scanning the place with their eyes as Maple drones on. Maple is a black woman who was in the film that got cut out. Shit. No. Aaron, did you cut Maple out, man? You could end this right now and say, hey, this is AI. She goes on to say, they said that everybody had already evacuated except me. I said, I don't care about those other people. I want to stay. I own this house and I already get everything delivered, so I don't need to go out. I've been fine anyway, so what's all the hoopla? What's all that hoopla? Maple finishes pouring and sits down, finally taking a pause from taking a sip of the tea. Iris, thanks for the tea, takes a sip. Connor, this is good tea. Eric takes a sip. This is Jason. Yes, thank you, Maple. Do you have a basement by any chance? Bro went straight for business. He is straight for business. Hey, is the crystal up here? Yes or no? I do have a basement. After Leonard died, I started using it for storage. We always used it as his tool shed, but honestly, he was never good at building things. Connor, I know this is terribly presumptuous, but would you mind if we take a look? Look, walks in the house and she just like, yeah, go take a look at my basement. What? Who wrote this script, dog? Oh, Aaron. Aaron wrote it. Of course, sweetie. She reaches out and pinches his cheek like he's 8 years. Bro, there's no way you walking in a black woman's house and asking this look in the basement. She like, yeah, sure, go have a look. No dialogue before why you need to see the basement. You have an honest face. Let me put on some slippers. Iris smirks. Maple exits the room. Basement this way. Pinching Connor's cheek and slaps her hand away. Basement this way, sweetie. Before Maple leads the group down into her basement, flash the light 4. She flips the light switch 4 times. Boop, 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 boop. As like a code. And trip no more. Eric and Connor and Iris all look at each other perplexed. They follow her down into the basement, which is filled with boxes, cabinets, and chests. Leonard had all kinds of stuff. He wasn't a hoarder, or at least I don't think he was, but he was always bringing home some stuff. I would say, where are you going to put that, Leonard? He would just laugh and tell me he'd find a place. I didn't have a heart to throw it all away once he passed. More like, bro, Aaron, is this iCarly stuff in the whatchamacallit? Is this Is this dialogue in there, or did you cut it out with the Jason footage? Just blink if the answer is yes. Maple glances to her other side of the basement, pointing, do you need a toaster? That's a good toaster. While Maple digs through a pile of junk, Connor whispers, URI, where's the crystal? URI on Connor's gauntlet. It says it's right next to you, 3 feet to your right. Eric begins to look around, subtly grabbing a box, but right then Maple turns around. Eric looks up as if he wasn't doing anything and smiles. This is Jason David Frank footage, dog. This is just JDF footage, right? Y'all said y'all had to keep all of it. This make the final cut?
Nope.
Oh, wait. Oh, all right. Let's continue. Oh my God, Maple. My mom used to have one just like that. Oh dear. I've had that forever. That's an old-fashioned strainer. See, when I grow up, there was no such thing as pulp-free orange juice. If you wanted that, you had to strain it yourself. Eric gives Connor a look as if he may have spotted the crystal but needs a distraction. Okay. Connor grabs a metal bowl and puts it on his head. I am your father. What? Maple and Iris look at him like he's crazy. Eric takes this moment to grab the black belt bag that may have the crystal in it. Before he can open the bag, Maple hand grabs it for him. Oh, God. She opens the bag and reveals the crystal. So the crystal that JDF needs, right? This is their big brain plot. It's just sitting in this lady's basement. The dragon crystal is sitting in this lady's basement in a bag. You can't make this stuff up, man. This is a $4 million script you guys are reading. Allegedly, right? Or is it AI? I have no idea. When people send me these Proton emails, I just be like, okay, it looks legit. Only Aaron would know. Oh, Leonard gave this to me just months before he died. I think he found it at some pawn shop. Oh my God. So the crystal was at a pawn shop? The hero's eyes widen at the sight of the crystal. Oh my God. The crystal was at a pawn shop and he bought it at the pawn shop, gave it to his wife, and she put it in the basement. All right. Maple takes the crystal and zips it up in her fanny pack. Did you know I've had that refrigerator since before my first son was born? Still works too. Knock on wood. Oh my God. My God. Maple knocks on wood, gesturing for the heroes to knock as well. The team awkwardly knocks on the wood. Okay. Maple, that crystal, Connor, would you sell that by any chance? Oh no, I couldn't sell it. It was one of the last things Leonard gave me, bro. She literally had this joint in a goddamn basement in a bag, and she probably didn't even know it was there. All right. Oh man, what Aquablast said, yo, I wanted to write a script for a while and do not think I am good to write one. After reading this, I think I can do it, bro. Bro. My daughter is just learning how to formulate sentences and she probably can come up with something better than this. I mean, this is like I said, this is an iCarly script, dog. Aaron must have been watching iCarly growing up, dog. Bro, Aaron, did you watch iCarly growing up with this weak ass script, dog? Or was this Max Kellerman? Or not Max Kellerman, or whatever the Kellerman guy is, the cringe political guy, who just shut up after we outed all his messages he sent me. Oh no, it's priceless. Iris looks down and sees Connor's Lucky's rabbit foot sticking out of his pocket. She grabs it. Bro, does he have a rabbit's foot, dog? Bro, Aaron. Wait, iCarly is better than this garbage? Oh no. Oh no. iCarly viewers are taking offense. They are taking offense. Oh man. Maple, how about Connor's Lucky's rabbit foot? Maple stops. She begins to consider. Connor looks over at Iris. Connor, mouth the words, what are you doing? Iris shoots at him. He had this. Iris says he had this for 21 years. It's brought him all kinds of luck. It even saved his life once. Maple, is that true? Yeah, that's true. In Jai's laboratory, bro, who gives a shit about Jai? We interested in Maple. I guess they cut to Jai's laboratory. He's in his desk. Jai sits in his desk in the dark. His face is illuminated. Hold on. His face is illuminated by a hologram screen playing a video of himself to Vanessa. Dog, this is some cringe shit. Exit, beach day, hologram. Bro. Sunlight shimmers off crashing waves. Vanessa builds a sandcastle. She calls over Jai behind it. Bro, do she got a kid, dog? Why the hell is an adult building a sandcastle, dog? Makes no sense. Most adults on the beach ain't building sandcastles. They tanning. Vanessa, Jai, look. Jai, OS. I'm looking. I just got it on camera. Wait, what? What? Oh my God. Oh man. Oh gosh. In Jai's laboratory. Dude, this shit's cringe, dog. This is cringe, but hey man. Maybe he gonna sell it for $4 million. It's the $4 million script. Jai watches with bloodshot eyes, cheeks soaked with tears, distraught. Bro, Aaron cannot cry on command. You better get the hell out of here. As we pull away, we see that he's holding a gun to his chin on screen. Beach holiday hologram. Like, bro, why are we jumping back and forth from holiday to he got the blicky in his chin in his laboratory? Dog, this is bro. The only people who like this script are the people in the movie who want to collect the check and not piss Aaron off. Jai, with the camera, moves closer, examining the sandcastle. It's our dream house. Jai, is that a moat? Yeah, don't you want a moat? I thought everyone wanted a moat. Jai puts the camera down on top of the sandcastle so it stays facing Vanessa. Only now he's free to enter the video's frame. He tackles her. They both fall into the sand. Bro, what the...
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What? Baby, if you want a house with a moat, you can have it. I forgot his character cured cancer, so he should have a moat, right? Jai kisses Vanessa. She laughs. Jai watches pain twisting his face. He cocks the gun. He might actually just end it right there, but one of Jai's scientists, Lee, enters without waiting for an answer. He's carrying a metal briefcase. I'm guessing it's the super serum or whatever. Jai's chair is facing the opposite direction. It's impossible to see Jai holding the gun. Jai puts the gun down. His decision is made, but he does not turn around. I thought in the leaks they said he was about to bling himself, then Ashtagor popped up. So I'm guessing he reshot this. Wasting money, dog. Wasting money. He went from about to bang himself in the lab to banging himself at home, and then Ashtagor shows up. Oh man, then let us begin. Jai pulls out his pills, shakes it, pops 2 pills in his mouth. Back to Maple's house. Maple's house right here. Our team exits the house, heading towards the truck. Thanks again. Thanks again for the tea, Maple. Connor, bye, Maple. Maple, good luck on your mission. Walking back to their truck, they typed, woman trade magic crystal for rabbit foot. Makes perfect sense. None of this was in the movie.
God damn.
Oh, God. Bro, where does he get these Mickey Mouse, these plot lines or whatever? Oh, gosh. Connor, 21 years. 21 years. I had that foot for... Do you really have to trade? Iris, I didn't see you coming up with any other bright ideas. Eric, well, look at it this way, right? This is Jason David Frank. Well, look at it this way. Your rabbit's foot may have just saved the city. Was this cut out, Aaron? Connor takes a moment of pride. Connor, you're right. Eric extends his hand for the crystal. Oh, hands on the crystal to Eric. Eric stops walking. Iris, what's wrong? Eric, this only half the crystal. Eric holds up the crystal. It's clear now in the light of the day that it's broken in half. Iris and Connor look perplexed. Didn't the leak say like they gave him the crystal? Like Jason Font and whoever the other girl's name, I don't know her name. No disrespect to her, but they gave him the crystal after they found his ass in the warehouse. Like, bro, this script is trash, dog. It's trash, but Aaron thinks it's worth $7 million. Where's the other half? Or it was just enough to fool Chris to invest money. Yuri pops up on Connor's wrist. My scans have not detected a second energy signature, but this explains why the original signal was so weak. Yeah, well, one thing's for sure, it's not here. Back in Jai's lap. Damn, dog, they should have sent me more. Damn, dog. Aaron, is this AI or what, dog? That same day, the metal briefcase is set down on Jai's desk and open. Inside, the other half of the dragon crystal in 2 vials of red liquid. Jai stands looking over the contents of the briefcase. This is the latest iteration. Oh, damn, dog. Yo, man, y'all Proton email users, I appreciate y'all. But at the same time, sometimes y'all suck. All right, I guess we got more maple right here. In the mayor's mansion day, Mayor Trevon Stearns holds the photos of Eric Reed's family in his hand glaring. Okay. He draws the blinds, goes to a locked cabinet, passing a collection of ambient weapons and photos of himself from previous decades. Even century, he appears the same age in each one. So Mayor Stearns doesn't age. He pulls a necklace from behind his neck. His clothing, his key on it. He uses the key to unlock the cabinet inside the Ashtagor helmet and armor. I think we had a picture of the Ashtagor helmet. There we go. Ashtagor. Oh, big bad. No, Ashtagor. Oh, Ashtagor. No, don't be so evil. Welcome back, White Dragon Black in post credits. Back to Maple's house, living room. We pan over to the table, revealing Maple laying on her stomach. Blood is on the floor coming from her shoulder. We hear the same time police responding, voiceover, just stay calm, ma'am. We're sending someone over to you right now. As we draw in close, Maple rolls over. The phone is nearly in her head. Maple breathing heavy. Oh, thank you. She lets go of the phone. Maple continue. I'm alive. I'm alive. She holds up the lucky rabbit's foot. Maple continue. It worked. It really worked. Oh my God. Now here's the thing, right? We have this, so we know this footage was there for 3 days. We have this. This confirms a leak. I believe this is the John Wick scene, right? You like John Wick scene? What's the John Wick scene? There's your boy John Wick. So like, as we start getting these leaks and you start going through like these old pictures, you like, oh snap. This was on set of Legend of the White Dragon 79 weeks ago. You like, wait, 79 weeks ago? June 4th, 2024? Wait, June 4th, 2024, Jason was gone. Wait, June 4th, 2024? Jason was gone. You know why? This is an added scene, dog. Hey, insert Aaron Moore into the movie. Insert Aaron Moore into the movie. You see how it works? You see how it works? Hey, insert Aaron Moore into the movie. Hey, what about the house? What about hold on. Let's go to it. Let's go to it. What about this scene at the house? Cut that shit. Well, how's he gonna get the crystal? We'll just say Jason Font and whatever her name gave it to him. Brooke Smith. We'll do that. That's how he got the crystal. But you said, but you're not being a man of your word. You said we had to keep all the footage of Jason. You know, you said that.
Weren't working, but we had to keep everything we shot of Jason because we no longer had him to shoot more footage with him. So we had to let's see what can we keep everything at Jason, and let's now reconfigure the story.
Here's the thing, guys. You're supposed to keep all the footage of Jason. It's Jason's last movie, not Aaron's first movie being a leading man, even though that's what it is. It's supposed to be Jason's last movie. So even if the footage didn't make sense, you want to keep it in there, right? Because it's Jason's last movie. But according to my source, got cut out. You ain't gonna see this. You're not gonna see this. You're not gonna see this in the movie. You're not gonna see Miss Maple. You're not going to see Louisa Abernathy. It doesn't make sense. They had to cut it out. Don't worry, guys. Don't get upset. You know, we just doing the best for Jason. Jason would have approved this cut. He would have approved. He would have approved of me playing John Wick for a scene. He would have approved me, I guess, rescuing this woman. He would have approved that. He would have approved me rescuing a woman and then killing a woman 5 minutes later. He would have approved that. Yeah, because it totally makes sense because the character arc is through Aaron's character, not Jason's. Yeah, man. Who cares if I'm in the movie more? Jason's in it too. The movie's about Jason. The central focus is Jason. You know? Come on, guys. Pull it together. I know. This was supposed to be the opening scene. I know we got Ashtagore. I know we have this. I know we got that. I know we got me playing the piano. Yeah, I know, but I know I'm in the movie more. But it's really about Jason. Come on, guys. Don't believe silly conspiracy theories. That Henry guy is so negative. He's leading with so much hate. Yeah, I know Tatiana's not in the movie anymore. I don't know if she had a scene with Jason or not. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I know. Is this scene in the movie? Is that scene in the movie? No, but you got me, man. You got me in my CGI room. You know, who cares? Tati, hey, you cut that footage? Hey, well, she wouldn't talk to you, Henry. But what if she had footage with Jason? Yeah, but she talked to you. She broke the rule. You know the rule, Henry. You know how I go, man. They can't be talking to you and still be in my movie. That shit don't work out. Hell no. We had to cut her. We rung the bell on her. I bet that'll show her, huh? Bro. Aaron is so cooked, man. So cooked. Aaron Schoenke is Cole's bestie, man.
What's up, my bestie?
Aaron Schoenke, my bestie, the director who only knows his own reflection in the mirror in stupidity. True. You said it best, mate. They backed the wrong horse. Yeah, they should have went with Kyle, huh? White Dragon will be a lot of things, but what it won't be is worth the wait. God damn.
Let him cook.
Nothing gets Cole fired up like Aaron Schoenke. You know? Nothing gets Cole cooked up like Aaron Schoenke in his $4 million project. You know, hey, Cole, but this is a $4 million script, cuz. You know, come on, man. It's worth $4 million, cuz. It's worth $4 million, man. I know Aaron punching the air right now. Like, I hate you, Henry. You're so negative. You negative, man. Why can't you be on my side, man? Because I can't, dog. The reason why I can't be on your side is because
the reason why people ain't fucking with you is because you are a lie.
I'm just saying. I can't.
You's a bitch.
What you want me to do, Aaron? Cassie Miss Maple / Mabel. Character like that dog, man. Damn, dog. Hey, we gotta figure out, dog. Now look, man, I've been trying to look for Louisa Abernathy to confirm what the anonymous source already confirmed. Now here's the thing, right? Shit, go ask Font. He gonna put his head in the sand. He gonna be like, Aaron, what should I say? They're asking about this house. They're asking about the rabbit's foot. Go ask Font. Go ask Font, guys. Go let him have it. Hey, he was like, oh, I didn't see the movie. That's a good out, Font. That's a good out. I didn't see the movie. Don't worry. Aaron said he was gonna come over. He got to take the obligatory picture and say how great it is. But hey, ask him. You know, here's the thing, right? You should hold all these people accountable, right? If this is supposed to be Jason's last movie and they love him like they say they do, and they see the movie and they see Aaron is in it more, and they make a goofy ass post saying that y'all gonna love the movie without calling this guy out for basically hijacking Jason's movie, that'll tell you everything you need to know about Font. That'll tell you, hey, yeah, Font was his friend, right? Hey, well, you said it was good. It was bad. In fact, Aaron was in it more. Why you ain't give us that? Well, Aaron told me to tell you that the movie is about Jason. Everyone is focused on Jason's character, even though the screen time for Jason's character may not be the largest. You know, Darth Vader was only in The Empire Strikes Back for 20 minutes, man. And we know that whole movie is about him, man. Heath Ledger's Joker was only in Batman 15 minutes, man. And, you know, we know that was all about him. So don't get too caught up on screen time. All right, trust me, the movie is about Jason. And don't feed into silly negative clickbait channels with conspiracy theories. All right, they were not a part of production. They did not see my final cut. Look, man, y'all heard it once, y'all heard it before, man. All I could do is educate y'all. And look, guys, this video is either going to age like a fine wine or it's going to age like milk when the time the movie comes out. Just keep an eye on it. Just check back. I mean, you're probably not going to see Legend of White Dragon until like March 2026 or maybe 2027 when they find distribution. We found it, but our distributor doesn't want to release it till 2027. But in the meantime, in the between time, donate to our beatdown. Let's keep the grift going, guys. Our beatdown is forever, man. You could donate at any time, man. We even got we need that X23, right? We need X23, man. You just be like, bro, just stop, dog. Just stop, Aaron. I hope Jason is at peace, but haunt the shit out of this douchebag, Aaron. He's just another person who stabbed him in the back. True, dog. True. Oh my God.
That's a truthful statement.
Some friend you are. Cut your own friend out of his own movie to insert your fake John Wick scenes so you can play John Wick. So you want to play John Wick. Yeah, dog. Yeah, man. Friends like that, guys. Yeah, man. $4 million movie. Yeah, man. iCarly script. Check. Oh, we did it for Jason. No, you didn't, dog. You did all this stuff for you. This has always been what we always known it was. A vanity piece for Aaron. A chance for him to try to prove he could be a leading actor in his own movie. That wasn't even supposed to be his movie. It was supposed to be his friend's movie. But he cut him out of it. Don't worry, guys. When you ask, he's going to say Jason's in it more. You're not going to find out until you see the movie. Now, what we can only hope is he changed it now, right? See, he probably could have got away with putting out a movie with him in it more. Now he probably got to be like, we got to cut some stuff out. This Henry guy is on to us. He's on to us. He's educating people about it, man. He's doing...
Originally, I wanted to do 250,000, but Aaron wanted more. Greed.
I don't know how he's getting his information, but we got to stop him. We got to prove him wrong. We got to, saying negative conspiracy theories is not cutting it anymore. It ain't doing it. Maybe, you know what, Vera, let's do the podcast. I'm going to have you ask me, is Jason in the movie more? And I'm going to say he is. Okay. And then we're going to dog Henry. And then when the movie comes out, everyone's going to call me out on it. And then by then we would have got all the money from the Kickstarter anyway. That's the plan. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. See you in the next video. Peace.